Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Thursday. We got our coffee. Molly and I just got back from town. This will be a two-part video. I'm not in two separate parts, but I'm going to show you what I found at the thrift store today. And then we'll do some stitching, hopefully. So, where to begin? Yes, Molly and I went to town, and we went, let's see, we had to get gas, but that was so exciting. And then we went to the thrift store, and I tried to go to the Stitchy store. Well, I call it the fabric store because that's what mostly they have, but they do have a lot of DMC. So they were closed today. But the thrift store was open. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to hit that. So the first thing that I found is, and it has to be ironed and all that, but I found this cute little frame. It's got little golden brown flecks around it. And I thought it would be just right for this little picture. And I have no idea. I think it's maybe 5 by 7. Let's see. I want to say the inner part is 5 by 7 approximately. If I could just get it to stay. Yeah, the inside's approximately 5 by 7, but I think it'll fit well for this. Couldn't find anything round, of course. Yeah, it's been a day. I was there for a good hour. So, yeah. So that's what that's going to go in. Then, sorry for the reach. I got to reach the other one. I found that I had this nice little brown frame. It's dusty and the glass needs to be cleaned and all that, but it's going to fit perfectly in that one. I couldn't find anything that was as good or looked as well. Sorry for the dust, but yeah, sometimes when I go to the store or the thrift store, I'll pick up odd various things, and save them. And then if I need, a 5 by 7 or an 8 by 10, but yeah, I thought that would fit in there just fine. And both of those have glass in it. I smoke, so I don't want them to get darkened and all that happy stuff. I know, smoke will probably be in there. So what else did I find? All kinds of goodies. Well, I found this remnant piece for 50 cents, and it had my granddaughter's name all over it. Quick story. Okay, so did I tell this story? I don't know if I did or not, but you're going to hear it again, I guess. My granddaughter, I told my daughter that I was going to teach her how to stitch, do cross stitch, when she turned 6, which is in March. Yeah, I probably did tell this story, but she got that in her head. Somewhere she was present when I said that. And so the other day, she told my daughter that I had a sewing machine. And she was just adamant that I had a sewing machine, because I was going to teach her how to sew. So you have to have a machine, I'm assuming, in her little brain, that you have to have it. Well, my daughter, tried and tried to tell her that I don't have a sewing machine. Well, she says, Grandma and I are going to make my Halloween costume this year. I'm like, oh, hell, we are in so much trouble because I don't do clothes. So if you got any ideas, or, usually 9 out of 10 times she wants to be a princess. Any princess will do. Yeah. But I saw this flashy stuff, and I have no clue how big it is. I thought maybe we could make her a flashy shawl or something. And it was only 50 cents. So, let me see here. Is it big enough? Yeah. Well, somebody's already cut into it. Something. But maybe it's got a hole here, so maybe we could make it into a cape or something. I have no idea. But I just thought it was pretty gorgeous, and it's flashy and sparkly, and that's my granddaughter. She loves flashy, sparkly. I can hardly wait for her to grow up and go to high school. Oh yeah, this will be good. Then I found this big old chunk of fabric, and I know it's pretty thick, but I just love the pattern on it, so I thought it might do for some backgrounds of things that maybe if I wanted to do setup things, you know, that set up on a shelf. Not, yeah, you know what I mean? That had the back that you could actually see. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't have a clue what we're doing with that. So then I found a bag of doodads, more sparklies, and more ribbons and stuff. And I thought I could use some of it, you know, when on finishing stuff. But there's all kinds of crap in here. There's even, it looks like jute. But it was just a bag of stuff. And I could use it maybe, you know, like in the fall. And it's that bendable type of stuff. And then we got some flashy ribbon here that might be used for Christmas. I really like this. I don't know what it is, but I thought it might do for Christmas or something. It's beautiful. So we'll put it away. I do have some other stuff for like finishing, but this was just a bag of, see, there's the jute like stuff that I thought would go good. So yeah, it was a good find. Then I found a bag of beads, and it comes with plastic thread, I think. I don't know, it doesn't have any instructions, but I thought my granddaughter might like to make herself some necklaces or something out of those. Because, you know, they're sparkly. They remind me of Mardi Gras beads. Then I found a piece of 14 count Aida, and it's just white. I thought maybe, and it's that Regency Mills stuff. It's pretty stiff, but I thought it might do to, if I wanted to practice what do you call it? Dyeing stuff. So, yeah. Then I found these stars, and I thought, I know, they're plastic canvas, and they're sewing stuff, and I could get her some yarn and a big old fat needle, and perhaps you could do cross stitch on that. I'm not sure. Or you could just do the, you know, like sewing, ding, 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 you know, in a loop. I thought it was cool. Then I found this. I have no idea. Didn't open it up. But it's a Thomas Kincaid. It says embellished cross stitch. 14 count. And it comes with the Aida. And the Aida is all printed off. I don't know. Somebody started. Oh, God. It's got crayon ink in it. Yeah. But, yeah. I just thought that was absolutely gorgeous. So, I don't know what to do with it. It's called Save the Stitches, I guess. But I just thought it was a gorgeous little pattern, and we'll see how that goes. And it came with the pattern, and it looks like, oh God, some kind of, and it's all, they've got it all sorted out here. And look at that. I'm assuming that's Kreinik. I've never seen Kreinik in person. But it says filament. Pearl filament is what they called it. But we never used Kreinik, but this is the year of try all the things, because, you know. But it's all sorted out into colors and colorways. And, whoops. It says Candmar Designs. I've never seen these kind of kits. I haven't really looked for them. But it looks like a nightmare on the way to happen. But I just liked it and thought, what the hell? They probably gave up after they used that Kreinik. I'm sure. So we'll just fold that all back together. And they got a great big huge needle I would never use. But they have some nice pretty stitches. So I don't know. We'll check it out. And somebody got it at Hobby Lobby. At one time it was $23. I can only imagine. Oh, I like this. This is your first clue to leave it right there. Quick and easy to stitch. Uh-huh. Not happening. So we'll put that away. But I thought it was interesting. And if anything, we'll take the picture out and we'll frame the little sucker. That's how that whirls. Then I found a bunch of little trims. And there's a zipper in there, but I thought maybe some of this stuff would work. I'll just pull it out. Authentic American Heritage. I have no idea. Whatever it was 50 bucks. It says Aqua Breeze. I don't know what that is, but it was kind of cool looking if you had junk journals and you worked on junk journals. And there's a piece of a magnet. But there's just some they're not in great shape. But I thought maybe they'd do for some little things. So we'll see. We'll see. And there's a couple pieces of leather looking stuff that you might be able to put on some kind of doodad. We'll put that back in there. Oh, and there's one lone flower. Yeah, they probably had a whole bunch of stuff and they just said, here, just shove that in a bag and sell it by the bag. Then I found this cute little tomato. I'm going to keep it right here on my desk because I'm always needing some place to set a needle that I find. But I thought he was so cute. He has a little sandbaggy thingy. Yeah, so, and I have no idea what mine is, so don't ask. Oh, there's a piece of trim. We'll have to get it back. Then I found some loaned threads. We have, and they are DMC. So we got 917 3609. Isn't that pretty? Look at that pink. But I thought maybe I could do something with them. And 3607. And that looks like, yep, 701 in green. 926. I've had that number before. And 3608 again. So, yeah, just some odd off the things. 315. I have no idea how young or old they are, but they were there. So I'll put them in I have a bag full of my extra threads. Like if I buy, because sometimes I'll buy like 10 skeins of 310 or 221 or 498 from 123 Stitch. And yeah, I keep them in a bag, and that way if I go looking. Then I found these, and they seem to be, let me see, I can't tell which side's up. They're just like little mats or something you could sit on a, what do you call it, like on an end table or whatever. But they're all hand done and hand crocheted. I can't crochet with that stuff worth a damn, but I sure do like them. I think they're pretty. Let's see if I can lift it up. It's some kind of a rose. I don't know if you can tell or not. Let me get up higher. Whoops, sorry, my bad. So yeah, I found that one. And then this one. Somebody liked to crochet. I love picking up these. My daughter-in-law up at her thrift store had some old ones, but oh, there's a little thing. I don't think I can fix that. I don't know. But you put something on it, you're never gonna know. But I just thought it was beautiful. Somebody's handiwork. Saving the stitches again. Let's see, what else did I find? Oh, I was going along and found a piece. This looks like that Moda fabric I used to get when I do quilting. So we'll put that with our material. So maybe we can use that for some spring stuff. It's just a pretty little pattern, little yellow. And it's, I'm pretty sure it's Moda because, no, it's Hoffman. Yep, Hoffman International. Close. But it's only printed on the front side, so yeah. So I thought we could use that for something. I think it was kind of pretty. Maybe even fall stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. And then I found this. This was my favorite find of the day. What? Thing's falling off. This nice little round crocheted doily. I just love crocheted doilies. I wish I could, but I just can't get it that small. Not with my hands anymore. I tried to do a pineapple. Oh yeah, the pineapple pattern. I love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm on the hunt for a pineapple pattern tablecloth, or or a round one. I did have a book. I don't even know if I still have it, but it was all pineapple patterns, and they were all, when they're done, they're about this big. They're all this big. So yeah, I don't know if I used some other thing. Maybe I could use some what do you call it, like fingering weight yarn, and crochet, but I don't know. I'm just not, I can't do this. I've got several, what do you call them? Several, you know, how they come, in the round balls of this, because I saw it one day at the thrift store, picked it all up, and I don't know, it just takes practice. And what else? Oh, I got a little shot glass. I like picking up little shot glasses. I'm going to need shelves, so my daughter better get ready. But this actually said the White Star Line on it, and that, as you know, is from the Titanic. So, that, and I'll just set it up there. Maybe I can put pins or something in it. Who knows? But that's all I got from the thrift store. So let me get this all organized so that I have room to work and put this someplace where it needs to be. Oh, did I tell you I found a tub, you know, so it's pretty big. So I'll have to start putting all my stitchy stuff, you know, like extra, what do you call it? Stuff that for cross stitching. I started that bag, one of them, with a bunch of other stuff, and on the top is all my new or different material. Like if I don't use it all, I put it in a Ziploc bag to keep it clean and put it away. Oh yeah, I found some double-faced tape. So we're going to do, I think on Saturday, the framing of those two pictures. And I got double-faced tape. My other double-faced tape is just gone. But yeah, this stuff is absolutely wonderful. I don't know how long it lasts. I can't tell you. I haven't done it that much. But it's easier for me to do this than the hot glue gun, because, I don't know, it just leaves lumps and bumps and nothing. This will lay flat. So I've got some more. I had some that was, I don't have it sitting here. No, real thick from 3M. It was like foam, you know, double-sided foam tape. So this is much better. So we will see. We'll see. But I got that. So we'll do the framing on Saturday. Oh, nope. Take that back. It'll be Sunday because Saturday is Mystery Saturday. Well, there you go. Mystery Saturday. We're doing that. So it's not so much of a mystery anymore. But yeah, I want to get it done so that, you know, it's all put up before something happens to it. Because heaven knows in this house, it's just me, Molly, and the mouse, okay? So I don't know how crap happens, but crap always happens around here. All right, I will be back with the stitchy stuff. Give me a few. Okay, I am back. And we have, hang on, we're going to attempt this. This is called Whispered by the Wind, and it's called, sorry, it's by Whispered by the Wind, and it's Spring Lace by Mary McDonald. I'm trying to find the paper. And it was made in 2009. I just thought it was gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. So we'll see how it goes. It is on 28 count Sprite Lugana from Picture This Plus, and we're using Threadworks hand-dyed thread called Hydrangea, and the thread comes in a 20-yard thing. It was all twisted up, so I just got a piece. So far so good, and it's cotton, but you could twist it up again and then fold it and twist it up again. But it has lots of pretty colors in it, and it's variegated. So we just got us out a piece, and I'll put that back in there so nothing happens to it. So we'll see if Laura can do this on camera. Oops, we need my geez, today. There's only 2 pages to the pattern. So one page has the bottom half and the other page has the top half. And it's really nice and big. So, and of course it's only one one, I don't know what I was going to say. I've forgotten. Now this is Lugana. It's a little bit different, but we're just going to see if we can do this. Now, I was working last night on, what do you call it? With the Needle by Lila's Studio. That's the other one that I got to do on 28 count. So, yeah. We're having fun times now. But I found if I stitch up, I'm doing fine. If I have to come back down in any way, yeah. It's very hard for me to see. I mean, I know I should really get out the light and the magnifying glass, but I was just fighting it. And I'll show you how much I got done on it. And that was the reason why I went to the, what do you call it? Went to the, I gotta get the pattern off of there. Fabric place was because, I needed one more skein of thread. So I might just wing it, you know, from here. I might actually have that color. I don't know. I'll have to look. But that's why that didn't get done. But I got all that done. I did all that before I went to work, and then I finished this last night. I was just too tired to work on it. But this is that China Pearl. Let's see, what is it? 28 count China Pearl. This is Jobelan. Now, I like this Jobelan because, you know, you can actually see everything. And I didn't want to start with a darker color of material, you know, just until I got on to the whole hoopty, okay? I'd just rather it be white and ish. This has kind of got a pale, it's like an off-white, but you could add whatever you wanted to it. But yeah, we could have picked something else, but I wanted to be able to see the holes. And I'm finding it's real easy to stitch on, and so it makes it about 14 count size, so this thing ought to be huge. But I wasn't having any difficulty, you know, going up and down. Now this is Lugana, and it's kind of soft and fairly limp, you know, I would say. And it's got more of a cotton feel to it, if you will. So, and it goes kind of slow for me because, you know, we're learning the things this year. We might as well, right? But it's not as, I don't know if I can show you what I was trying to get across. Okay, this is Lugana, and this is Jobelan. And let me see. But you can tell the holes are really kind of like Ada. Where this is more, I don't know. It's a tighter weave, if you will, than this. So I'm kind of finding I like this. I really do. And I think that's what I was using when I was, you know, doing my practice stuff. So we'll just see. I mean, they're very, very nice fabric, and thank goodness this one isn't very big. So I can kind of tell where to, you know, it's not such a big endeavor. That's where I kind of want to go with that. But I'm having issues going in like sideways or counting that way. It takes a hot moment for me and my brain to get it together. So maybe today I'll work on this with the magnifying glass. But the other one, excuse me, the other one what was I going to say? I don't even need my magnifying thing for it, you know, because it's so cut and dry. Now this, if I had it closer to my face, maybe I'd be okay. But it's a little tighter weave, if you will. But it's still nice and soft fabric. And this thing is only going to be, like I said, 8 by 8. It's not very big. And I'm just going to start here. And I can't, I guess where I'm having another issue is I can't automatically count like in Ada, for instance, you can count how many stitches you want to skip. I'm not seeing that with this at all. So that would be the only problem that has arisen. So I have to keep stitching, not in a straight line, but kind of within the thing. Heaven forbid we have to skip 3 or 4 stitches. So, yeah, not happening. And I messed up my neck again. I don't know. It must be the way I sleep. I went to bed about 1 o'clock, and I didn't get up until like 8:30. I needed the rest. And I went to the grocery store, and I finally found my roast, and I found a steak to get. See, I can't. This isn't as even weave as it looks. So. But I'm not right on top of it either. So. And I'm doing two threads over 2 threads. So that's what they term as 2 over 2. But yeah, I was just going to town on that other stuff. So it might be on my hit parade. But it just seems so much tighter. You'd think it was 32 count. I can hardly, if this is this tight, I can't even imagine stitching 32 count. We're just going to stick with 28. It's okay. Everything's fine. Whoops. But I thought I'd try to do a video with this so you could see, you know, what it was like to stitch on. But we may be sticking with the what would I say that was? The Jobelan? Oh my goodness, now I'm confused. Yeah, because Lugana, not so much. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Now I ordered. I'm in the process of looking up some you know, to try out just small pieces, and I can use them for the like Christmas ornaments or something, you know, something small. Don't want to make any big commitments like I already did, but yeah. So, but it takes a, see, and this Lugana acts like what do you call it? Like linen? I don't know. It's kind of got some hitches here and there in a way. I don't know. It's different. Different kind of what do you call that stuff? Thread that they use to weave it. I don't know. It seems to represent linen more than gotta get rid of this thread. Oh, this is the number for the hydrangea. It's 11011. And it's Threadworks. I've never had any of their stuff. It says 100% cotton. And there's 20 yards instead of 8 yards like you would get in DMC. So I'm sure there'll be plenty here. I mean, I'm going to be able to use this. It's just going to take a hot moment. So maybe it wasn't such a great idea starting with this, but at least you can see what issues I'm running into. You know, I'm sitting here thinking, really should. See, I got that off right there. Dang nabbit. Sorry, we're frogging. You know, this kind of stuff happens. It's much easier to back out than frog it out. But at least the stitches, I mean, you can see them. Okay, let's go back here. So, but I wanted you just to be able to, sorry, see what things are happening and going, trying to get the light so it'll work just fine. You know, so that you know. I mean, you might not have a problem at all. But that, I'd prefer to have that Jobelan. I like the stiffness to it. You know, yeah, it probably would be different once you wash it. I have no idea. You know, we're just flying by the seat of our pants here. Okay, let's try to get that in there, right? And go over to we're just going to do this one little piece here. So it's not a very long stitch with me. But once you get into a rhythm, you're fine. It's just, I'm doing this like cold because I just picked it up and said, okay, I'm stitching on this today. So we'll see. But it makes pretty little stitches. I think I'm over 3 again. Dagnabbit. I'll have to take that part out. But alright guys, well I just wanted you to see how this was going. This is going a whole lot slower than that Jobelan over there. So now I've seen the difference. Now this has been, what do you call it? Dyed, this fabric. And I think I've even noticed on the dyed fabric from, I've only used Picture This Plus because I won't go out of my box. But I've noticed the dyed fabric, like the Meyer that I've gotten and the Opal, all of them, once it's been dyed and dried, and I don't know, I'm assuming that they press it, it just seems like it shrinks a little bit. So keep that all in mind. But, I mean, I think this is going to be fine. It's just going to take a hot moment, you know. But it's a lot harder to see than the other. And I'm glad that I got 2 things side by side that I can compare and know what I like. So we'll see. We will see. And I don't know that they're all alike or not alike because these 2 pieces of fabric are the only 2 that I, have ever bought that were 28 count. But I am enjoying that great big piece. So I'll be working on it. Maybe I'll pick this up a little bit and see, you know, when I get it up closer, you know, to me, it might work out a lot better. But it's a lot smaller. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll just take a moment. That's okay. It'll be fine. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today on this big adventure here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. And always make sure you hit the other side of the bell so that you get, and it'll have a drop down thing. So you can pick just the personalized ones or you can pick them all. And that way it'll show you each time all of them will come out, or just sporadically you'll get announcements. So check on that. And we will see you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. And keep stitching. Wash your hands. Bye-bye.